What general advice would you give to students wanting to study at Bournemouth University?
Mm. Um, oh, general advice, general
This is
advice.
like first years about to
Yeah.
come to university. What general advice would you give? What general advice would you give to students about to study at university?
Mm, mm,
This is first years about to
yeah.
come to university.
Um, um, mm, yeah, I'm trying to think. Um, I think the biggest one for me that I can think about, regardless of if it's even uni or anything, isn't it? But I think especially if you're going into your first year, like the work for me, like first year when I think about it, the work wasn't that hard first year. And I think in terms of like the actual schedule before you going in, you have a lot of free time in it. So for me, I would say like use that free time as effectively as you can in it, whether it's like getting a part-time job and starting to save up already, whether it's like learning a new skill, whether it's like an interest you have and you want to start learning and educating yourself on that. I would just say like the biggest advice I would say, and that I wish I'd done when I was younger, like going back into first year now, was just to use that time more effectively. Like a lot of my time when I think about it, it's crazy how much time I spent watching movies, like especially playing PS4 in it. Playing PS4 was the worst one for me in it. But the amount of time I spent on that, and when I reflect on it back now, it's like, what did that do for me? Like them PS4 hours that I spent, them movie hours that I spent, if I had put that into something else, like some of the things I'm doing now, some of the things I'm interested in doing now, and like trying to figure out now, like where could I have been in it? What could I have been doing now? So I just say, just spend that free time more effectively in it.
What advice would you give to students about to study at Bournemouth University?
Mm. Um, Bournemouth. Um, mm. I think one of the things that really helped me, like I said, was growing into myself and coming out and stuff like that, was joining a society. So I ended up joining the football society. Like obviously, you're doing a few things with the ACS now, and I remember when I was there, the ACS society wasn't really that, or I didn't really know about it, kind of thing. But with now all these different events that are happening and stuff like that, and all the different get-togethers, it's really nice to feel welcome and feel at home, like in a place away from home, kind of thing. So I'd say coming to Bournemouth University, whether it's the ACS society, the football society, or wherever, I'd say find something you're interested in and look to see if they have that society and really get involved with that society and get involved with the people. Because I think, especially when I first moved away, like I'm not someone who's like, if I know someone, I can be open and I can speak to them, kind of thing. But if I don't really know them, I'm a bit anti, kind of thing. So I think getting into that football society really allowed me to gel with these people and then come out of my shell, kind of thing. So I'd say join societies and just make the most of it, kind of thing. Like I always, I remember I always reflected back on like my uni experience, and it was a case of like, did I make the most of it? Like, and I remember even friends I talked to that graduated, like a lot of the times when they're at work, like a lot of them work 9 to 5s in it, and I'll have a conversation with them after work, and I go like, "How was work?" And the response would be like, "Work is work." That's what they'll say. It's literally work is work in it, and they'll say they miss uni in it. So I'd say like, if you're there for 3-4 years, like enjoy it. Literally, just enjoy that time that you have to spend at uni. Just enjoy it in it, because it literally goes like that in it. It literally goes like that, and then you're on to the next chapter of your life in it. So yeah, just enjoy it. Is what I would say.
What advice would you give to students about to study your course at university?
My course. So where I went wrong was, I remember. So first year was fine, because in terms of grades, like first year doesn't count towards your final grading. So yeah, you can afford to go partying or like slack off a little bit, kind of thing. It's more about just learning the skills, learning how to reference and like how to write the essays and stuff. Where I messed up was in my second year. So in my second year, I still was in that kind of mindset of the first year of, I knew it counted, but my actions wasn't basically like reflecting the fact that it counted. So I would have the assignment and I would wait, I procrastinate, come to maybe a week. And I don't think there was one assignment in second year where I wasn't doing an all-nighter to hand it in the day before, in it. Like I'd have so much time to do it, and I have so much time to prepare, but I'd always end up being an all-nighter. And the result I ended up getting in first year, I think I ended up getting like a 54 or like 58 overall in first year. And then obviously it counts to that when I done my last year, I think I got a first overall, but then the ending grade was like a 2-1. And so I remember at the end of it, I was thinking like, if I'd only patterned up in second year, like my grade could have been a lot more, because funnily enough, I found last year easier than my second year. I don't know why, but my grades was a lot better in final year. And I don't know, like if it was the experience or whatever, but I found final year was easier. Maybe I was more familiar with like how it went and stuff like that. But I always remember wishing when I got my grade, when I graduated, if I'd only patterned up in second year, like how much better could my grade be, kind of thing, in it. So if you're studying micros, I'd say second year, really put the shift in second year, and you kind of set yourself up for like a better finish in the final year, kind of thing, in it. So that's the kind of advice. That's the advice I'd give anyway.